Hope everyone's having a great day. It's Tuesday afternoon, so Russia finally went in and invaded. We're doing sanctions, and what will that mean for us? Will it have effects on our fuel prices? Will we have less goods on our shelves? What effect will it have on the Nord Steam2 pipeline? Also, what effects will the Freedom Convoy 2022 have on us? And breaking news, there's an explosion at a Marathon refinery in Louisiana. So all these things are happening. There's just so much happening right now that's going to be bad for us. Some good, but a lot of bad. So what will the Russia-Ukraine conflict do to our gas prices? Will it hurt us? It most certainly will. Oil on the market is going for more now, and it's just going to continue to go up. Even if it drops a little bit, it's going to continue to go up. This is a major player, Russia, going into Ukraine, and that it will definitely have an effect. So if our fuel prices go up, that's obviously going to cost our truckers to it's going to cost more money for everything to get on our grocery shelves. Also, the Nord Steam2 or Nord Stream 2 pipeline, it's completed. It can deliver up to 55 billion gallons of gas into Europe. And Germany just said they're not going to certify it. That means their inspectors aren't going to say it's good to go and they can start piping stuff through there. So Germany just hurt all of Europe, which is good, because it might make Russia think about what they're doing, but who knows with Putin. So that's going to cause a crunch on oil. There's going to be more demand to come out of OPEC and send over to Europe, and that's going to hurt us. It's going to cause our fuel prices to go up. And on top of that, with our supply chain in shambles from the Rona, people out of work, there's not enough workers. It's just a mess. And then on top of that, we have this Freedom Convoy 2022 that is starting out in California. I think they're having their rally today, and they're supposed to start driving tomorrow. And I support these guys 100%. This is about freedoms, not just a jab in the arm. There's just too many restrictions put in place by local governments, and these same government officials, mayors and governors, do as I say and not as I do, because they're running around. The mayor of New Orleans instituted the mask mandate for indoor events, and she was seen at a big giant Mardi Gras ball without a mask on. What's good for thee is not good for, what's good for me is not good for thee, I guess. So that's what this is about. And I've said this before, I'm not even remotely close to a financial advisor, and I'm not going to give any advice, but I'm going to tell you one thing that people should put in their brain housing groups. If you have money in the bank, you might want to get some out, buy some extra food, and have cash on hand, because of what happened in Canada. I mean, it literally turned into a tyrannical government because those truckers were up there peacefully protesting. There were families with kids in bounce houses. But like I said in the video I put out yesterday, the District 1 is threatened by the rest of us, commoners, the working serfs that are fed up with it. We're tired of it. And they went in and they evoked the Emergencies Act, and they just literally took people's livelihood away because they were trying to stand up. And all these folks wanted was to talk to the government. They wouldn't even speak to them. So now the Washington, D.C. police and the state capitol police have already called in the National Guard. They put fences around the Capitol. They're putting up roadblocks in certain areas, to try to stop this from happening. And this is just ridiculous, man. This is, if our truckers do what the Canadian truckers did, and we the people do what the Canadians did, this is just civil disobedience. They weren't out there rioting. They weren't out there causing harm and trashing buildings and burning things down. They just wanted to be heard from the government, and the government wouldn't listen to them. And they invoked the Emergency Act, which here they would invoke martial law. And there would be a time I'd say that would never happen, but with the administration we have now, I have no doubt in my mind they will do what they have to do to impose their will upon you, upon me, and upon everybody else. So, things to think about. Get food, get some cash. Don't let the government control what you can and can't buy. Remember, so much of this is out of our control. The things that we have control, take control. Don't let them do this to you and to me. We have to stand together. So let's hope for the best and prepare for the worst. And let's keep our eyes on the prize, which is our freedom. Let's keep our ears open to see what's going on. And please support these truckers. It's going to be hard for all of us. It's going to be tough. But they're trying to stop tyranny. And that's all it is. When a group of people say this is what needs to happen, and they don't even do what they tell you to do, that's wrong. And we can't stand for it. So that's all I've got. Semper Fidelis to my brothers and sisters out there. Us veterans, we took an oath, and that oath stays with us. It didn't expire with our end of active service. And let's keep that in mind. AV Prepping out.